Hi, you guys. Today we are going to review my review of the top three worst job application systems out there. Number one, ICMS, I think it's called. They are used by stores the likes of O'Reilly's, Sprouts, Winco, and other type of market stores. And this by far takes the cake for the most convoluted user interface you're ever gonna experience in your life. Do not by any means apply with a phone. Go get on an actual don't even think a tablet's gonna help you or a laptop is gonna help you. You need to go get on an actual desktop if you want this to actually work for you, because the interface is so just bad. Like, it is bad. And it will take your resume and it will like, I don't know, it tries to do something with AI and instead creates about, I don't know, maybe like 20 or 60 different entries which you can't delete. And the only way for you to actually um, basically submit a decent application is for you to create like a second Indeed. Don't upload a resume and then just go and basically apply for the job without the resume and then enter everything by hand on an actual desktop, or go to the library, go to wherever you need to go, your auntie, grandma, whoever has a desktop, and get that resume turned in that way, because otherwise it is a nightmare. You will have to withdraw your application. You'll have to go create a brand new Indeed, go make a different email, go link it to maybe your mom's, um, what do you call it, cell phone. And then from there, you're gonna make your new email, go back to Indeed, get you a new account just so you can apply for this one jobs with these three companies or whatever, because otherwise it is the biggest, hardest to use interface. And then the craziest part is that it uploads your resume. Once you get in there into the actual website, you will upload your resume, but after you've already done your application, wait till like the very end. Wait a few days, actually. I would honestly say just wait a few days. And then after a few days, maybe like 24, 48 hours, go and put your actual resume into there, upload the file, because otherwise, this will be a nightmare. You will be there for hours, and then it keeps forgetting your password, and it keeps forgetting, like, it just keeps forgetting it, and it will make you re-sign in, and every time it kicks you out it has to verify you. And it's like, at this point, just scan me, man. I'll put like a my hair. I'll have you scan my hair so you can know it's me, my DNA, whatever. Like, at this point, just come up with some technology that actually works, because that is the hardest interface that I think you will ever use in your life just to place an application. So, the second one is Talent Reef. Talent Reef is such a difficult interface because it will take you to the application, and then Give it to you in a different language. Yes, yes, that's why it takes the cake on this one. Number two, it will give it to you in a different language, and then you're gonna have to sit there with, um, like Google Translate or screenshot it and send it into some kind of AI module that can translate your screen for you, and you're gonna have to basically walk through it and just try to basically place your application in there without, it being in your own language. The second thing is once the application goes through, what's going to happen is it's going to take you to a page that's going to say all the applications you've applied. Now, here's the part that I don't like about it is that when you get, say you get the job, it's not, you're not even gonna know that that you have an account in here. You don't know your password, you don't know anything. I guess now they're changing it because a lot of people have complained about it. So now you might be able to get in there because now you can just place like your email and they might verify you or send you some kind of code into your email, and then from there you can get into the website. But before, and I'm talking about just a few weeks ago, you could not get into this website no matter your life. Okay, so even though you went through like Indeed, and then from Indeed it took you to the application through like Talent Reef or whatever, and you didn't even realize you were in Talent Reef and using their interface. And then what happens is you're gonna start getting all these emails from them, and you're gonna be like, why am I getting these emails from this company? And the only way that I found out was that somebody had called me and was like, oh, we sent you um, your like something back into your application through Talent Reef. And I'm going, what are they talking about? Right? So that is my problem with them, is that you won't even know that you have placed an application through them until eventually you just go click into things into your email, and you're going to discover that either you actually got into onboarding and you had no idea about it, because the actual onboarding doesn't really come to you. It doesn't come to your phone, it doesn't come to anything. And now we're living in the age where you don't even get a phone call from a person. We're living in the age where um, everything is automated, and now they have automated the systems for getting a job. So um, that is number two. And if you get into onboarding, it's not going to send you anything through the email that's going to say you've gotten into onboarding. It will just say you got a message from this company or that company, and then you're going to click on it and you're going to try to go in there, and good luck, good luck getting into the actual website for Talent Reef. So there you have it. Number two. Number three is whatever Petco uses, whatever Petco and PetSmart use for their um, hiring system that takes 10 hours and makes you fill out every single address you've ever lived in for the past 10 years, because really it did, at least for me. I was there hours. I mean, it must have been like 3 hours filling out everything. And like I said, get on the desktop and just get on the desktop. It will be so much faster. If you are doing this from a phone, from a tablet where the user interface is already not that easy, um, it's gonna take you forever. So get on the desktop and actually fill it out through there. But that interface takes just so long. And that's the only reason why I'm giving them number 3 is because their process is like too long, just too long. And they ask you those strangest questions that make you think if you are getting your identity stolen. Uh, number 4. Number 4 is McDonald's. The McDonald's interface has got to be not necessarily the worst, but it is just very unpersonal. You can't even like you can't even upload a resume, which I find strange. It doesn't ask you for your like work history or anything, but it has a robot, a chatbot, talk to you, and after that, it doesn't really set like a time or anything. It just leaves you kind of hanging, and then will just randomly one day that you forgot you even did this will basically message you and be like, here's some dates. And for whatever reason, all of those dates happen to be the days that you told them you weren't available to work. So I don't know if it's some kind of test, like, okay, you showed up, so maybe you can work that day. I don't know. But that's the part that I find so strange about it. So, for that reason, I would say that they are number 4. Not necessarily for their user interface, just for their lack of personality. I think in the way that they hire people, it's just very like pick a number, and it's not even a person, and you don't even get like the hiring managers um phone number or email or whatever, which at least other companies will give you like the hiring manager's phone number. And of course, it's like some Google Voice number or whatever, but at least it's something, because now we have reached the age where we cannot get a hold of a person. And it's, I mean, I'm sure that it's more efficient for them, but at the same time, we are in a time wherein everything is innovating. And I think as a millennial myself, I've done nothing but live through the times when everything is innovating. And I often feel like everything else ends up getting the benefit of that, while I just end up in the um, kind of experiencing or being part of the witness of the becoming of something. And for once, I would just really like for them not to leave us behind, and not to make us part of these experiences where we are just part of the becoming of something and not part of the benefit of something. So I would really like for them to change these things and really address the fact that they have problems, and um, come to change and update things so that they actually, you know, work with people and basically make those experiences better or more user friendly. So that's my uh really, I was going to say top 3, but and it ended up being that my review is really 4. I wouldn't really say McDonald's is like a bad interface. It's just very unpersonable in how they do that, and in how they do like their hiring process. And I think for that reason, I would say they're kind of up there with being kind of like a strange interface. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and take care of yourselves.